Singapore. Tiny island, huge flavor. This city-state is a treasure trove of culinary delights and cultural wonders. This place explodes with life, a crazy mix of cultures, flavors, and experiences. From the bustling hawker centers to the serene temples, every corner tells a story. You want futuristic skyscrapers? Got 'em. These architectural marvels pierce the sky, showcasing the city's modernity and ambition. Lush jungles teeming with monkeys? Check. Nature and urban life coexist here in perfect harmony, offering a unique blend of adventure and tranquility. Street food that'll make you cry tears of joy? Oh, hell yeah. From spicy laksa to savory satay, the flavors are intense and unforgettable. Forget boring tourist traps. We're diving into the heart of Singapore, from glitzy rooftop bars to hidden jungle trails. Each path you take reveals a new facet of this vibrant city. Buckle up, Buttercup, this ain't your grandma's vacation. This is an adventure for the senses, a journey through a city that never stops surprising you. We're talking serious sensory overload, the kind that leaves you buzzing for weeks. The sights, sounds, and smells all come together in a symphony of experiences. This city-state's a melting pot of cultures, a place where ancient temples rub shoulders with cutting-edge architecture. It's a living, breathing testament to the past and the future. It's a foodie's paradise, with Michelin-starred restaurants and street stalls serving up dishes you've never even heard of. From the humble hawker stall to the high-end dining experience, the culinary scene is diverse and exciting. But enough talk, let's get this show on the road. Buckle up and get ready to explore the flavors, sights, and sounds of Singapore like never before. Marina Bay. It's like someone took all the cool from Blade Runner and mashed it up with a tropical paradise. You got the iconic Marina Bay Sands Hotel looking like a giant spaceship landed on a surfboard. At night, this place erupts in a symphony of light and water. The Spectra show, a dazzling display of lasers, fountains, and music, will blow your mind. But don't just gawk from afar. Take a dip in the infinity pool at Marina Bay Sands, perched 56 stories above the city. Trust me, the view alone is worth the price of admission. Down below, explore the gardens by the bay, a futuristic wonderland of super trees, giant biodomes, and whimsical sculptures. It's like stepping into Avatar, minus the blue aliens. Speaking of gardens by the bay, this place deserves its own section. Imagine walking through a forest of giant glowing trees. That's the Super Tree Grove, and it's like nothing you've ever seen. These towering structures are covered in thousands of plants, creating a vertical garden that's both beautiful and sustainable. At night, they come alive with a dazzling light and sound show. Don't miss the Cloud Forest, a giant biodome that's home to a misty, mountainous world. You'll find hidden waterfalls, exotic plants, and even a man-made cloud forest. And then there's the Flower Dome, a kaleidoscope of colors and scents. From fields of tulips to delicate orchids, you'll find flowers from all over the world in this breathtaking display. Next up, we're hopping over to Sentosa Island, Singapore's playground for thrill seekers and beach bums alike. This island is packed with attractions, from adrenaline-pumping rides to pristine beaches. Get your heart racing at Universal Studios Singapore, where you can ride the movies on roller coasters and 3D adventures, or head to Adventure Cove Water Park for a day of splashing and sliding. For something more relaxing, hit up Palawan Beach, where you can soak up the sun, build sand castles, or just chill out with a cold drink. And don't miss the Sea Aquarium, home to over 100,000 marine animals. Section 5, Night Prowls and Treetop Trails Adventure Time. Think Singapore's all about skyscrapers and shopping malls? Think again. This island nation's got a wild side, and it's calling out to the adventurer in you. First up, the night safari. Imagine cruising through a moonlit jungle face to face with nocturnal animals like tigers, leopards, and elephants. It's an experience you won't soon forget. For a different perspective, take a ride on the Singapore cable car, soaring high above the harbor for breathtaking views of the city skyline and surrounding islands. And if you're really feeling adventurous, try the treetop walk at McRitchie Reservoir. This suspension bridge takes you through the rainforest canopy, offering panoramic views of the lush greenery below. Section 6, McRitchie Magic Reservoir Adventures. McRitchie Reservoir, a gem nestled in the heart of Singapore. This ain't your average walk in the park, it's an adventure waiting to unfold. This sprawling nature reserve is a green oasis in the heart of the city, a place where you can escape the urban jungle and reconnect with nature. The lush greenery and serene waters provide a perfect backdrop for a day of exploration and relaxation. Hike or bike through miles of trails, keeping an eye out for long-tailed macaques swinging through the trees. These playful creatures add a touch of wild charm to your journey. Kayaking and canoeing are also popular activities here, offering a unique perspective of the reservoir's tranquil beauty. Glide through the calm waters and take in the peaceful surroundings, a perfect way to unwind. But the real highlight is the treetop walk. This elevated walkway gives you a bird's-eye view of the forest. This 250-meter-long suspension bridge takes you through the rainforest canopy, offering stunning views of the surrounding greenery. It's an experience that brings you closer to nature, literally and figuratively. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some of the reservoir's resident wildlife, like flying lemurs, monitor lizards, and even the occasional pangolin. These rare sightings make your adventure even more memorable, adding a touch of excitement to your visit. Section 7, Pulau Ubin, a blast from the past. Ready to step back in time? Hop on a bumboat and head to Pulau Ubin, a tiny island off the coast of Singapore that's a world away from the city's hustle and bustle. Here, life moves at a slower pace. You won't find any skyscrapers or shopping malls on this island. Instead, you'll find traditional kampongs, rustic wooden houses on stilts, and dusty roads perfect for exploring by bike. Rent a bike and cycle through the island's lush greenery, stopping to explore abandoned quarries and hidden beaches. Keep an eye out for wildlife, too. Pulau Ubin is home to a diverse array of birds, reptiles, and even wild boars. Section 8, Southern Ridges, Hidden Hiking Gems. Back on the main island, there's still plenty of nature to be found. The Southern Ridges is a 10-kilometer trail that connects several parks and gardens, offering stunning views of the city and the sea. Walk across the Henderson Waves, a futuristic pedestrian bridge that snakes its way through the forest canopy, or climb up Mount Faber for panoramic views of the harbor and the surrounding islands. The Southern Ridges is a great place to escape the city crowds and enjoy a bit of peace and quiet. Just be sure to bring plenty of water, as the trail can get pretty hot and humid. Section 9, Foodie Paradise, Hawker Centers, and beyond. Listen up, food lovers. Singapore is a culinary playground, a delicious collision of cultures and flavors that'll have your taste buds singing. And the best part? You don't need a fat wallet to experience it. Hawker Centers are the heart and soul of Singaporean cuisine. These open-air food courts are packed with stalls selling everything from Hainanese chicken rice to spicy laksa. Don't be afraid to get adventurous. Try something you've never heard of before. And be sure to order a side of chili crab, Singapore's national dish. It's messy, it's spicy, and it's absolutely delicious. Of course, Singapore's culinary scene goes far beyond hawker centers. You'll find Michelin-starred restaurants, trendy cafes, and everything in between. Section 10, Tips for Travelers, Navigate Like a Pro. All right, fellow adventurers, time for some insider tips to navigate Singapore like a pro. First things first, get yourself an Easy Link card. This magic card is your ticket to ride public transport from the MRT, subway, to buses. It's incredibly convenient and saves you the hassle of buying individual tickets. Trust me, it's a breeze compared to fumbling with cash. You'll save time and avoid the stress of dealing with small change. Next up, hawker centers are your friend. Ditch the fancy restaurants and hit these food havens for cheap, delicious eats. You'll find a variety of local dishes that are both tasty and affordable. Look for stalls with long queues. Locals know the good stuff. Dress for the heat. Singapore is hot and humid year-round. The tropical climate can be intense, so it's important to be prepared. Pack light, breathable clothes, and don't forget your sunscreen and a hat. Staying hydrated is also key, so carry a water bottle with you. Learn a few basic phrases. Even a simple hello or thank you in Malay or Mandarin goes a long way. It shows respect and can make your interactions more pleasant, plus it shows you're making an effort. Locals appreciate when visitors try to speak their language, even if it's just a few words. Don't be afraid to bargain. It's expected at markets and street stalls. Bargaining can be a fun part of the shopping experience, and you might get a better deal. Just be polite and respectful. Remember, a smile and a friendly attitude can go a long way in making your trip enjoyable. Section 11, Singapore Calling, your adventure awaits. Singapore, it's more than just a stopover city, it's a destination in itself, a place that will surprise you, excite you, and leave you wanting more. So what are you waiting for? Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of Singapore. Your adventure awaits.